Hey, it's Dr. Karen Can, and this is day 5 of the 21-day Ascension 3 Light Medicine Challenge. And if you haven't had a chance to watch the other videos, definitely watch day 1, where we go over the basics on how to use your Ascension 3 pieces, your jewelry, to help support your self-healing process. Today, we are going to be focusing on negative emotions. Wouldn't it be great if you could erase, dissolve, and uncreate negative emotions faster? Well, now you can. And here's the thing is the Ascension 3 is an assistive tool with the beneficial energies of Ascension 1, which takes away negative energy. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on that today. Ascension 2 that downloads and activates positive energies, and then the positive morphic fields and blueprints of Hiddenite Gem. You can look that up on the site. We talked about that in day 1, what it does. The Schumann resonance, which helps with EMF protection as well as grounding, and then the flower of life, which is the basis of all life in our universe. So, how do we deal with negative emotions? Well, usually our negative emotions are a reaction to what we perceive is happening right now, like in our lives, or a memory of what has happened in the past. And oftentimes it is a cycle of repetitive things that are telling us that there's something in the past that we haven't fully cleared or healed. And here's the cool thing is you can actually be pretty creative using Ascension 3. You can actually make intentions that may be beyond time space boundaries. So you could talk about healing multiple lives, for example, or even healing other people's stuff that you might be feeling. Now, we did talk about healthy boundaries in another video earlier, so we're not going to go through that today. But let's talk about the various ways you can creatively use Ascension 3 jewelry to release negative energy of emotions. So, step 1 for using Ascension 3 is to connect with your piece, whether that is a paracord bracelet or a pyramid or, a necklace, or, what I have here is, this is very cute. It's one of our relatively inexpensive celestial crystal bracelets. Okay, so celestial crystal is not as pricey as the Swarovski crystal, and besides, we won't be able to get Swarovski crystal any longer because they're not selling these things any longer. So it's an easy way to just connect with it. So look at it, appreciate it. You can hold it, like this. I often go like this. Whatever way works for you. Even if you think about it in your mind, that's good enough as well. And then, so that's step 1. Step 2 is actually to make your intention. And step 3 is to imagine it already done and how you feel when it's already done. And then step 4 is just to give thanks. So let's create a scenario of, we'll say that maybe you're upset or angry. Let's say maybe the government decided that your town has to be in lockdown again. Okay, that's usually triggering for people, and then you feel upset. You go, "Oh my gosh, what's going to happen to my business, or not being able to, my kids not be able to go to school, or I can't see my friends, or I can't go shopping, whatever it is." So maybe you feel angry, maybe you feel upset, sad, betrayed, whatever it is. The cool thing is you don't have to actually know the name of what you're feeling. All you need to know is you're not feeling comfortable. Like there's something that does not feel good, right? So you can use the word negative emotion, or you could use the word this feeling, this energy that I'm feeling that I don't like. Okay. So we're going to personalize it first. So go ahead, you can do this with me if you want. And so we're going to go ahead and connect to Ascension 3. And then we'll make our intention. So please erase and get rid of any negative energy and emotions that I may be feeling right now. Thank you. And then we can just imagine, darkness dissipating, or we can imagine just light coming down and washing us. We could imagine, a big, fire hose clearing us. You don't have to do that piece, but you can if you want. It's kind of fun. And then thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's really simple, right? So just real quick, you can just say, hey, just go ahead and, get rid of, release, this negative energy that I'm feeling. Now, the second way you can do it, if you want to be more sophisticated, is if you think you're sensitive soul and you think that maybe you're empathizing with someone, or feeling emotionally mass consciousness or someone else's stuff, and maybe you've already optimized your boundaries, but you have big sensors, so even though your boundaries are good, it's not going to harm you. You can still feel the emotions of others, so you might want to put the intention out there to heal whose ever stuff it is, which might be in your arena to do. It may not be, but it might be. Can't hurt to try. So in other words, if you send healing elsewhere outside of yourself, and it works for you and you feel better, then okay, I guess I was supposed to do that, right? If it doesn't work, then you may have to look at some other avenue. Maybe you need to know something first. Maybe you need to know who it's coming from, or why this is a cycle, or whatever it is, and that's beyond automatic healing, which we get with the Ascension 3 jewelry. That's why I have the Topican healing method that I teach, so people can get those details. But if you don't need to know details, there's a lot of auto healing that can occur. So one of the things you can do in this space is you can go ahead and step 1, again, connect to your piece and make the intention. Hey, I would love for you to heal whosever stuff this is that I'm feeling. I don't care whether it's from alternate timelines, or my soul destiny partners, or mass consciousness, or Mother Earth, or whoever stuff. Go ahead and send healing to them too. And then you could actually make hey, if you could deposit, peace, joy, love, harmony, just amplify those energies within myself. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right. And so again, if you want to use the imagination, you can imagine negative smoke or whatever just leaving you and getting dispersed in the universe, and then positive golden light or violet light or whatever it is that feels good for you, come in, love, joy, peace, and just appreciate that, and just say thank you, and then just note how you feel before and after. Why? Because whatever you appreciate, put your attention on, the universe will give you more of. So if you're looking for a shift, actively looking for a shift, you probably feel it. And if you look for it, feel it, the universe goes, oh, they want more of that. Okay. Thanks for the order. We will give you more of that, more positive shifts, more things that you can feel that are positive. So that's how the universe works. Whatever we pay attention to more, we get more of. It's kind of the law of the universe. Yeah. So that is it. You can be very creative in this space, negative emotions. And, sometimes, if you're like, oh, I feel stuck, it's not moving, you could always add in, please help me manage or know what to do with this emotion or energy that I'm feeling. Thank you. Because you might decide, I'm going to meditate, or you might decide, I think I'm going to do yoga, or you might suddenly decide, oh, I need to take a bath. And that's the other thing. Speaking of taking a bath, you can literally tell your piece to go ahead and charge the water in your bath. You just have to focus on the water in the bath for about 9 seconds to energize it with feeling good, or energize it with joy, or energize it with clearing negative energies, or whatever you decide, to charge it with. And that's really wonderful, to just lie in a bath, where you have all that energy around you. So I just want to share with you a couple things on the site here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so if I'm going to go to the home page right now. So I did mention pyramids earlier, so I'm just going to show you. I think I put some of them archived because we didn't have any more, but I believe we're going to be able to get some more pyramids. They may not be the same colors and so on and so forth. But as of this recording, it may be a month or so before we get them in, because they're very popular. So the pyramids are the only super strong intensity healing support that we have for Ascension 3 on this site. Now, why are they super strong? Well, one of the reasons is because they're big, right? It's a big piece, and they're made of acrylic and crystal, gemstone and gold leaf, and other stones in there, right? So they hold the energy very well. and they tend to be super strong, which means that if you have it by your bedside, you may notice very vibrant dreams, which may or may not be pleasant to you depending on your perspective. And the healing can happen faster with the stronger healing ones. Now, that can be uncomfortable for certain people. So I would just say be conservative. So, so if you, if you have one of these pieces, maybe you want to put it just by your computer. For example, I have mine by my computer. This is the one that had muscle tested even though they're all the same pricing. Energy tools, when they did the infusion, they said that this one was like solid, like just really, really positive. It could be the rose quartz. I'm not really sure why this particular one. They all infused really well, but this one they said particularly was like super happy. Of course, it's sold out. But anyway, or it is as of today. Didn't even know that. And then the light base. Don't worry, we'll get some more in, but it might take a month. So the light base is an LED base, and I'll show you the size of it actually. See if I can get this over here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And it is, I just thought they were really cute. So we got some of these, and it just says LED light, and it plugs right into your computer. And so I have one right over top of my desktop so I can take a look at it, and it shines and it's shiny. It's so pretty. You can check that out as well. These are not infused, by the way. They don't have to be really. They're more decorative than anything. So yes, so we will be getting some pyramids in, but I appreciate your patience related to that because they sell out really, really, really fast. And yeah, and we can only buy so much in one fell swoop. Yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead. I'll stop sharing here. Okay. So for negative emotions, that's pretty much what it is. And one of the things I like to do sometimes when I talk to my jewelry or my guardian angels, if I'm reacting to something, because oftentimes our negative emotions are reactions to something. I know that if I'm reacting to something, I'm not creating the future. If I'm reacting to something, I'm recreating the past. Let me say that again. If I'm reacting to something, I'm recreating the past, not creating a brand new future. So it's really important for us to manage our reactions or delete it altogether, if possible. So that's one of the other things you can do is just say, hey, I'm having a reaction. Go ahead and help me release this as quickly as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, right? And then that's it, and see how you feel. Notice how you feel in a couple of seconds or minutes after that. If you're on YouTube, please post a comment below. Let me know how that feels for you if you did this with your Ascension 3 jewelry today. If you don't have a piece, you can go to ascension3.net. And while you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're on Facebook and you want to comment or ask any questions, you can definitely tag me both on YouTube and on Facebook. And we'll also put this video in the Light Medicine community as well, the forum, so you can have that all in one place and definitely ask questions. And remember to watch video 1 because there's a lot of Q&A on the basic use of how to use the Ascension 3 tools to help support your healing and protection and transformation. Until next time, bye for now.